What's up, squids? It's your boy Steph, and we're finally back with another pointless video. And today we got the Yozma IN10, and we're gonna give it a full honest review. My supporters already know I'm always giving truthful, honest reviews. I don't care what the company says. I actually did an unboxing and assembly video for this, but then realized my camera died halfway through it, so we're just gonna go from here. And we're gonna put this thing through a few tests for off-road, the street, and wheelies. But before we get riding, let's look at this bike and get into some of the specs. All right, my favorite part, we're finally on the bike. Bro, it's already fall time and I'm freaking freezing. But I'm doing it for y'all, and this thing's just a freaking blast already. I'll get up here to this little straight stretch and we'll do a speed test in every mode. Ah, chill out, baby. Like I already mentioned probably somewhere in the beginning of this video, it has 3 different speed modes, and I mean, honestly, as far as like how it sounds almost similar to a Tudio. It's a little bit on the louder side, but it's nothing crazy. It's not gonna affect you riding it. I mean, right off the rip, this thing is extremely light and nimble. Like, long as you know the basics of riding, you'll be able to whip this thing around like it's nothing. Man, look at all these pretty colors out here, by the way. Everybody be hating on WV, but hey, it might suck the weather in general, but it looks beautiful. All this gravel is crazy work. But we are right here at the speed test area. All right, so we're in mode 1. We're gonna get a speed test full pin. Ready, go. Don't expect anything crazy off mode 1, but this is great for people that are just starting out to learn, or maybe just want to get comfortable on a bike. It looks like mode 1, this is a little downhill right here, but we're pulling about 19 miles an hour. On the straight, it was looking like maybe 16 in mode 1, but shoot, we'll turn around and we're gonna hit mode 2. The brakes are really good, I will say that. The brakes, and even though I haven't rode off-road yet really, the suspension seems to be really soft, really nice. But here we go, full pin from a stop. Mode 2, way different power on that. We're at 21, 24, we're at 26 going uphill. Please, what up, brother? 27, 28. Looks like about 28.6 miles an hour in mode 2. Let's turn this baby around and do mode 3. And I didn't charge the battery or anything, so this is straight out of the box. It had like 4 out of 5 bars, I believe, and it seems like it's gonna hold up pretty good, and I've already kind of been pinning it for like 10 minutes. Mode 3, I know this is what everybody wants to know. How fast does the e-bike go? Well, here's mode 3 from a dead stop, pinning. It's gonna be flat, a little downhill, and then uphill. So we kind of get the best of all 3 worlds there. Ready, set, go. Woo, front wheel came up. Way different when it comes to the power ratio. 28, 29, 30, 33, 36, 37, 38. We're going uphill 38. We'll keep going a little bit. Let me slow down around this curve so I don't end up getting smacked. All right, let's hit it. Try to hit that 40 that they say it goes. Yeah, I hit 40 on this dash. Now, I'd have to obviously get GPS. I don't have my phone on me right now, but one day we'll do a GPS test and see, like, is it a real 40, how close it is, or whatever. But, I mean, as far as advertised on their display, it does hit 40 miles an hour. I cannot feel my hands. I am layered up top and bottom. I know it might look like I just got some skinny jeans on, like a little twerp. But I swear, I got like 3 layers of bottoms on. So mode 1 top speed was about 17 miles an hour on a flat. Mode 2 around 27. And then obviously mode 3, they hit that advertised 40 miles an hour. And this bike, by the way, is $1,200 to $1,500 depending on when you get it. This is honestly gonna be such a bad thing for Tudio because it looks a million times better than the Tudio. From what I can tell, the suspension's even better than the Tudio. It comes with that controllable headlight, which is always awesome. The front plate. And it just has a really good look overall. It looks like a RTR Lite in a way. To be fair, that's like the competitor for this bike. But the price bracket is completely different, so it's hard to compare them two bikes. What you looking at, bud? You got a problem with me? I'm gonna come down there and I'm gonna freaking kiss you. This actually looks like a pretty flat area, so we're going to the next test, which is, can this thing wheelie? And before we get into these wheelies, even though I'm gonna try it in mode 2 first, so it might not be successful, I don't know. I genuinely just started riding it. This is a closed road, closed course, professionals. These dogs are about to eat me up. Hey, I don't want no problems with y'all. I'm just trying to do some wheelies. I don't even know how to wheelie. I'm gonna need some help. So if y'all don't mind to pick me up if I end up on my butt cheeks. I'm gonna try it in mode 2. I'm not even good at wheelies in general, but I do want to just let y'all see if, I mean, this thing might even have the power to wheelie in mode 2. Okay, not bad. And hey, before I keep doing these wheelies, I haven't done like anything with the brake sensor and stuff. I want to try to figure out how to disconnect it because I don't want to like cut it like everybody else is doing in the videos I'm seeing. So here we are, mode 2, 5 miles an hour, 3 miles an hour. Okay, not bad. I'm not good at wheelies, so I'll take that. Let's try one more in mode 2. Honestly, it does really good. Kind of wish I didn't have the brake sensor on, but I don't want to mess the bike up though, you know what I'm saying? But screw it, let's go up to mode 3 and turn around and hit some wheelies on it. Or try. I mean, obviously I can't wheelie. I've done like, if you go through my shorts, I think maybe 5 wheelie day practices, and I mean, they're like 5 minutes of me practicing. I just have never had the time to try to learn. But I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna learn. Oh God, dude, this, no exaggeration, this pops up like my Sur-Ron LBX did. It's so easy to pop this up. Now, I will say, you obviously got to know how to wheelie, but it pops up so much easier and smoother than like the 2DO. Even, I mean, it might even have the XXX beat on the pop. Like, that comes up so easy. What the heck? That comes up really freaking good. Let's try like 1 or 2 more. Not too bad. This might be like the easiest bike to wheelie. Like, no exaggeration. I won't lie, it's still a little rough on the wrist for all the new people here. I literally am just getting over like a broken scaphoid, which is in the wrist. Horrible bone to break. The healing process sucks. Not too bad, not too bad. We get somewhere. Ah! All right, so now we're gonna go figure out somewhere to do a little off-road test and maybe a hill climb to see how the power really holds up. I don't want to give this bike a bad rep, and since I didn't charge it out of the box, we're not gonna do anything too crazy. I just want to test the suspension, how it handles off-road. So we're just gonna hit this little side of the road area I just found. But yeah, we're only at 2 bars, and on the way to this spot, I actually stopped, did some wheelie practice, and rode around a little bit just to get a good feel of the bike. So I don't want to give it a bad rep because obviously it's not going to have full power with 2 out of 5 bars, but we're still going to continue the video anyways. Let's go ahead and go, but I'm starting in mode 3 because you know how we do it. We rippers out here. My poor wrist is going to be cooked unless this is, oh no it ain't. This suspension is so soft, dude. I literally don't even feel these bumps. What the heck? Brakes are good. Okay. Brakes are good. Suspension is soft. That is not bad at all. I can't lie. It handles so dang good right there. Like, this suspension for 1,200 bucks. And by the way, if you want to save 75 bucks or maybe even more, if you use code SQUID, SQUID, at checkout, you will get 75 or more dollars off your purchases from Yozma. I hope I'm not butchering that, by the way. Yozma, it's something around there. It's going to give you the GoPro effect. I already know it because it does it in other videos where I've tested bikes on this hill. But this hill is literally ridiculous. I'm literally putting all my weight on the handlebars right now so I don't slide off the front of this bike and freaking end up just flying over the handlebars. And the good thing about this bike, guys, it's very light, 120 pounds. I just picked this thing up and I just turn it around. So you might not be able to tell, like I said, it's freaking crazy GoPro effect, but this hill is genuinely, I mean, it ain't full like this, and yeah, it's cold, guys, my hands are red, but look, I'm saying it ain't like this, but I'd say it's like this, and it obviously has like some loopage. 2 batteries, 3rd riding mode. Let's get it. Yozma IN10. Let's miss that, which sucks because I was gonna get a running start. Miss that stick. All right, we're still running up this hill. I ain't gonna lie, I'm full pin. I didn't get much of a run go to it. I just straight started it. But right now we're still pulling 12 miles an hour up this freaking crazy hill. It's gonna drop a little here, especially with these slick leaves. Yeah, we down to 8 miles an hour. But hey, no feet down. That is my goal. If this climbs on 2 bars without hitting the feet down, this thing passes the test. We're still running 8 miles an hour, and boom, we are at the flat. And it's still got the power to get out. Golly. Jeez. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. Ah! The amount of thorns are crazy, by the way. Hopefully my tires are good. All right, so the off-road test, it actually passed. Even with just 2 bars of battery life. And it never dropped under like 8 miles an hour on that really steep hill. So if you want this for off-roading, you can absolutely get this for off-roading. Wheelies, I'm not that good at yet, but hands down, this will wheelie probably better than the Tudio and or like any other budget bike in the same price range. I'm not even gonna lie, the suspension is better than any bike in this price range, but it is Tudio size, so I'm trying to compare it to other like mini e-bikes. They also lived up to the advertisement of 40 miles an hour, and I meant to tell you guys, it has a Sur-Ron throttle stock. But shoot guys, all in all, I think this is an absolute banger for what it is. I don't think you're really finding any other bike around that $1,200 to $1,500 mark for the quality, the off-road durability, the street durability. Wheelies are easy. So as a guy that rides motorcycles, e-bikes, dirt bikes, the whole 9, I give this e-bike 10 out of 10 for beginners, 8 out of 10 for off-road, 9 out of 10 for street, 10 out of 10 for wheelies. And this is solely basing it off of other mini e-bikes or just e-bikes in the price range. This might be the #1 e-bike for 2026 if you're looking to get something cheap that's gonna last. Peace out, squids. Use code SQUID at checkout if you want to at yozmasport.com, and that'll help me out and it'll also help you guys out.